Well, I'm your host Lost, so today we're gonna bring you Teamfight Manager 2. So I played the first one, it was cool. This one, it had a demo, it was very bad, it was like criticized. Now they released the early access of the game, but there is so many issues in this game. Like there is a lot of people criticizing the game too because, hey, feedback for nothing, right? They don't care about the feedback yet. So that's a issue that still exists on the devs. They still didn't learn from the first one. Like, I don't understand why, but it is a issue that now one day they're gonna learn. But I did a new game and now I have tons of champions. What happened in here? These so many things that now appears. What happened in here? Psh. Now the store doesn't exist. Look at these only transfer offer. Jesus Christ. My God. Jesus Christ, man. Basically, we don't do the training anymore. Yeah, because it's called the training. It's like friendly match that you do. Cause we like to practice. Accept. Again, more. I only care about to go after our players. Jesus. People only want to play, my God. What the hell? When can I play? It's like reality is like this. Always everyone tries to buy your players. Okay, popular shops I win rate. This doesn't mean nothing because computer abuse of a lot of shit. So these are the popular, but with more high win rate. Also on top is Lancer and then Swordsman. Okay. Lancer Swordsman. And here in the middle lane it's Vampire Berserker. Mid this jungle I think. Mid Monks 100% okay. Okay, we have two top condition. This one. As jungle, everyone is good. But this better. It's not very good, but the other has a condition of normal. It's like fam. If you play it, you will not know about that. So bottom is in good. Okay. And this only support that I have. But you need to be careful because the game is full of bugs sometimes. Like, you need to be careful with all of that. Okay. There's so many here. top was Lancer, right? I think it was. And then for jungle, like it said vampire. But demon was for damager, that is was best. But why it's high win rate the vampire when it's better for bottom support? That's weird, right? The support. Yeah, it was for me, it was dual blader. Then we have these, I don't mess with that. I know that you should, but like... Like you start a new game and you don't even have the tutorial already. Like, I understand it's early access, but come on, it's not your first game anymore. You had a demo and everything. They only care about destroy towers in top. They didn't even care about helping teammates, nothing. Because that's normal, right? No, the top laners only care about pushing towers. They're like, ah, fuck teammates. I think that is the Baron, if I'm not mistaken, that is the Baron. The tree is the Baron. Equivalent to Baron. Or of course, if you play Dota, will be equivalent to Rocha. The serpent is like the Drake. I don't know what is the difference, what Baron does, because it says here more guard buff, but I don't know what it is because that was on tutorial to explain, I think. But of course then in the game, inside the game, right, I'm talking inside the game, there is patch and champions being released. Yeah, like, if you play the first one, you know how it works. New champions come out and patch inside the game, but you need to pass some time. The only thing is that in here it still shows the issues that these type of games, these like managers, it exists. That is the IE, for us it's not always good. It's always kinda dumb. You can say why. I understand devs try to balance it, right? That's normal. They try to balance it, but they give more for the enemy. Like the opponent, they give always better intelligence for them. It's the norm. If you play any, you see that issue. But then others try to balance it. Others are like, they don't try, like they continue the same thing. You can say, but they shouldn't try to improve with every game being already second. I always say that they try to improve, but stress, oh no, he's stressed. Increase a little bit rest in here. Mental too. We need to improve a little bit mental. For now, these only the friendlies. Stamina, checking stamina. Okay, everything is good for now. The mid lane is normal. It doesn't improve. Okay. Oh, now we are the other side. Okay, so Humanoid, that is the top in here. And now the Jug, I go again for the Vampire. Ah, take out that. For the mid, I went for this. And here we go for Demon again. Almost same team. Why not? They train these champions. Of course, you can select division you want to. I selected Europe, but you can select division 2 or Korean, China, North America. It's like, I always prefer these type of games when you start from zero, right? A lower team. That should be like that and not like, oh, you can select what team you want. But normally they don't do that. Take that top. Ah, yes, fun. They all have poke champions. Yes. It was fun to see. It's like the poke to win. Like that, the others can't do shit. Lord Raiders, I let them breathe. Kill. Everyone tries to buy my players. No. Let them breathe a little bit. Bad. That player. Oh, goddamn dude. Because it's only damagers in there. The only picked damagers. Again, peek, poke, and it's on. You show everything, farm everyone. Nobody can do the tree. Everyone tries to make do the tree, but they can't. Oh no, they are gonna do because my team doesn't check. Look at that stupidity attack speed of the pokers, the attack speed that they have. So stupid, man. That actually like what the fuck is that? Like why not make restrictions like okay that shadow cannot be peeked to certain positions. Like again. Like, they pick only pokes and it's done. Because your team can't do nothing. Because they try to show those that have more win rate. Okay, but doesn't work because it's only poke that the enemy picks. So this means shit. Jesus Christ, man. It's so stupid that everyone wants to buy players. Yeah, fucking the. The majority of news is only try to buy players. The enemy team, the other teams, like Jesus. I think in this one they try to go a lot of football manager are not what reality is. That's what I see. Make them to rest a little bit. That's why I say like I think the first one it was that 10 times better than this. Like this more like compared to how a bad game is released and not tested, because the other was 10 times funner. Like I look at this, it's like seeing something that fell off. That's what I have to say. What the hell is that attack? Jesus. Look, you saw this show, there were buggets in there. They didn't know what to do. That small knock in top that guy did, what? Boop. It saved his life. Basically, this shows that like if you are winning in the early game, then there is no comeback. That's the issue on this one. Because on the first one, that will happen because you could come back. Because at the same time, it was you that will have how it's called that. To do the ultimate, it was you that needed to wait and know when to use. It was at the same time that it was all about you, like when you use the ultimate, it could turn around. It was all about that. In here you don't do nothing, right? Like it's like a mobile, like you are only seeing, paying attention to everything, knowing what to ban, what to pick, and like paying attention. Okay, he's losing these stats. Of course, my teammates always lose stats because they are garbage. But at the same time, it's all about that. The issue is that this one shows more issues than the first one. You see a lot. Like, again, you add the demo. People play because a lot of people knew about the game already, right? Because if the first was good, people will pay attention. But it seems that the developers like took a dump on the feedback. This is what at least a lot of people feel, and I understand that. That's not like a good sign to have, because people were expecting better, and they see and they are like, "What happened?" Right? Then it's like patch after patch after patch after patch to try to fix things, but that it like if you go to the Steam page of the game, you're gonna see a lot of negative reviews because, like, I understand that a lot of developers when they release patch, they hope a lot of people will change their reviews, and I understand that. But at the same time, a lot of people are like me. The first impression is everything. That first impression, if you listed a demo and people gave feedback, one thing is that a lot of people didn't play the demo and you didn't receive a lot of feedback. That's understandable. But this one had a lot of people because I played the demo, and there was a lot of people like saying feedback to improve. That's why people gave negative, like some bad reviews, because they feel that what they were expecting didn't happen, like in terms of implementing all the feedback. At least I see, like in terms of feedback, nothing was implemented. Like improvement of IE, nothing. So what, at least for me, I don't feel that. Normal. Is what at least I feel about this one. Dude, I don't want to play another friendly. It's like so many friendlies. Hmm. You can do this, but like that's like passing, like doing certain things. That's like I understand the feedback of the players. I understand like the negative reviews. I understand that. There is some positive reviews. I understand that because you can see potential, right? But it's again that issue that I always say. One thing is your first game, and there is issues, and if you don't release a demo, it's understandable. Other thing is your second game, you release a demo, you have the feedback, and then if you don't implement, it's because like I call lazy. You want to be lazy. You can say, but then when it's released, you can release updates. Again, first impression is when you play the game. When you play the game, you see a first impression. These people will leave negative reviews. Other can change, but there is some people that, like me, when see a issue on the receiver, they gave feedback. Is like that. Okay, so this is what they pick for top pyromancer, gunner, swordsman. What? Why is the bottom? Why is there 2 times jungle? What? No, it's called software. Software tends to close. This is not my team. This is not my team. This is the enemy team that they are saying. There is no even a damager in here, like a bottom laner, a mid laner. What the fuck? So weird. Is what I say is like very weird seeing that. Where is that guy? How it's called? This gambler. Take out that. They took out my like dual blader. Hmm. For me, it didn't work. Hmm. Freeze that guy! Do the dragon! There is a serpent. It's like the first team that reaches to Morgard, it's the first to die, because the other responds to that, and so you don't want your team to be the first one to go to the tree. I say Morgard because it's what it says in there, but the tree, if the other is first to go there, is when you're gonna kill them. That vampire ultimate is kind of funny that he goes. Demon transforms into a demon, right? I will say a bat, but it's bad to say a demon. They stole the tree. So now my team only dies one by itself. Like they go in front alone. Because it's normal, right? That happens. That they are like, ah, I go in front alone. Who cares about team play? Look again, same shit. They all go always together. My team is going one by one. Again. So basically it reaches to a point that my team become bugged. They want to go each other. Like, ah, play alone. There you go again, going alone only. He goes alone again, Yay, nice bug. That's a cool bug that your team only, it's always your team that goes alone in lane. There we go, he goes again alone. Thank God that even with that bug, because we are so near each other, I could get because. But you need to fight 2 times. Because, okay, so it's like best of 3, right? Or best of 2, depends how it is. So for me, I have that humanoid already. Right, and this for top. Okay, so This goes for here, this goes for here. These are like that I want. Because they stole the vampire. It's vampire, right? That. Yes, it's called a vampire. I was like, is it called Dracula? Right, they could put the name Dracula, right? But they prefer to go like easy way to say. Ah, didn't grab nobody. Tough luck. Of course, I'm red now, okay. I was like, am I losing everyone? But why I'm chasing them? Why my team is going bottom if it stop? Okay, but I'm red. Nice. Because they selected Monk for the damager. I don't know, he's a healer, but at the same time like that my team trains other champions. It was always being the same. Still continues the same, right? Let's be honest, the top lane is always Lancer. Because it's like, if you don't pick Lancer, they will pick, and I pick all, they will pick Pope for that. Boom. Okay, I want choose 0. Okay, low train intensity. Because they are always, oh, there is too much noise. Maybe put Glacier Ship. Maybe it's better. Not to rest. Maybe it is better to do. Stats dropped. They don't want to train. So this team, okay, showing what they, so what they pick more: Ice Mage, Cavalry, Executioner, Vampire, Monk. Champions we could use in our team's wins, showing that is for me. So what it's, so they pick a lot: Ice Mage, the Dual Blader, this one, the Executioner. Okay, they ban most these ones. Okay. Here we go again. Now against Nova Hawks. So I'm gonna be the first to pick. I'm only think Ice Mage that they were picking. Only to take out. They take out that. Gonna take out the Gunner. Okay. So I go for Dual Blader. Like that I can steal. Okay, now we can switch. Let's go for like this. Let's see if it works or not to win. Nice! Nice! Wreck the bottom lane immediately. Oh no, they're coming! They took out immediate execution from me when they need to pick it. I only picked it one time and they took out. They were pussies. They were afraid! Oh no. I can see that dual blade against sniper has issues. Okay. It's like she can kill immediately, but has tons of issues in there. Nicely done. What the fuck is that? That thing yelling in there. Ah, why vampire went there like crazy? You are a support, man. Don't go crazy. Farm dudes. Basically, they only pick a poke to win. Basically, they only pick a poke. I need to select. They only picked poke and they were doing everything. Yeah. Again, the same issue. Like that. Kill him! Couldn't kill. Nicely done. Now they don't have poke, look at that. They don't do nothing. Nicely done. That peek in there with the executioner. Whoop! Because the executioner is like trash. Like he has the hook. And if you hook and then have a combo to knock the enemy, you can't escape. Ugh. Of course, then the objective is as a MOBA win the biggest championship, like Worlds, International. In here is Master Cup, I think it's like that, it's called. And of course, the more you progress, the more champions will be added, and the balancing on the champions that will happen in there. And you're gonna need to pay attention. That's not like if you play the first one, of course it was totally different, it was better, but you know how it is. Okay, why it's one each time that's going there? Oh no, it's happening again. My team is going alone, like crazy. Yeah, again, this is a bug. It has to be. My team starts to go one by itself. Instead of winning the game, they go, oh, let's go alone. What's up? Why it happens this? Why my team tries to go by itself? See, again, it's already happening. Going by themselves. See? Already going by itself. Why it happens this? Why, like, cool end the game, but they start going itself? Like, it is a stupidity bug. Like, how? Why this exists? Like, do you see that happen in reality? Jesus Christ! Oh, we can end. I don't want to end. I prefer to go by myself. So stupid, man. These bugs that steal us. Your IE is so dumb. Like, they never go alone. They stay defending, then go together. Your team goes alone. I like to see this IE. So, like, as dumb as fuck. Then it's always, they promise to improve the IE and never do. Like, goddamn, man. Never learn. Like, although they don't have towers to defend their Helic, huh? We don't want to attack there. We go back and then we go alone each time. For meats. What the hell? They try to invade my jungle. God damn, that guy. That has to know how to hook better. Jesus, even that knock, those are knocked back in there. I can see that guy with a hammer will become tank. Can see. I don't even know what it is, that guy. You see, his tank, it takes on a lot of damage. You clearly see that PC, the computer of the enemy, is trying to, like, doesn't have poke, doesn't know what to do. You clearly see that. See, without poke, the computer sucks. Cause it's like I think what they did is like computer tries to pick only poke because they know it's how they want to win. But if you take out, they are like lost in there. At least it's what I feels for me. Okay. Okay, so let me see in here. Demon can go to the jungle, so I will want someone to attack. Can do it like this. Like this, I can see how it is the ninja against the dual blader who wins. Same time he's seeing something in there. If the dual blade has the advantage or not. That guy needs to look better, man. He misses a lot. Ninja can't do nothing. Okay. There you clearly see that nobody picks him. I still remember on the first one, Ninja was like broken as fuck. But of course it was an area now, of course. And here you clearly see that kinda sucks, of course. Then with passing time inside the game, maybe they will buff him. Maybe. Cause I will see that he will be better in jungle. But let's be honest, in this game you never know. Cause the balance in certain champions and IE is not good. So that's why it's hard to know where he could fit. They couldn't do nothing again. Because this game, like I say, like, where am I? This is the from Europe, okay. I'm third. No, this is Europe, okay. So, where it is, to see where am I? Who's the schedule rankings? I'm on third, okay. Because like like, is it the best game as of a MOBA? Like there's tons of them. Now, if it's the best, one thing that they have good, at least in my perspective, is that they basically they give like inside of the game, it changes always the meta. Let's say like that. And that's a cool thing. I like that. Like the meta is changed because new champions come out inside the game. The patch, right? Like balancing inside the game. I like that. The issue of this one, the worst thing that exists, is that they always have issues with die. It's been always the worst thing. Don't know why they can't improve with feedback, but sometimes they don't care. Can be. Cause it's not the first time. Like others that exist, they had better IE, but they didn't add what this game offers in terms of like I say, in terms of the patch inside and the new champions. It's always been that issue. That's why I always say that this game, what as good is what other games needed to do too. So for me, the what I can put, I'll try to think only. Because there were other like this that okay, it's only these shops that exist and it's done, and you are like in this one, what's always exciting is like, okay, comes a patch inside of the game and new champions come inside of the game. You are like, okay, what's gonna be good? And the others won't have that. The difference of the others is they try to follow more like a real MOBA, and this one, right? They don't use even like. Basically, there's a lot of balancing. A lot of you clearly see like as a damager cavalry, like they don't know how to do that correctly, and then right, die again, same issue. That's a thing that they never changed it, but like only devs can explain why. Of course, you can put 3 times like that. You can put highlights only. Not like one thing that's stupid on highlights is that you see the towers being destroyed. I don't know why. Why you need to see the towers being destroyed as a highlight? But it's like this game is more like if you are a fan of esports like of League and Dota, you're gonna enjoy this one. But if you are like a big fan, it's like you can give it a shot, but you need to understand that the game has a lot of issues yet because it's early access. But like you can see, like if I will recommend, I will say the first one because it's more fun. This one, I hope they learn from the mistakes. If one day they make the third, right? If they make the third, I hope they learn with the mistakes that they had. I hope. Because one thing, like I said, on the first one, you can make that mistake, but on second, with a demo, and you still make that mistake, with all the feedback, you only make that mistake if you want. Is what I say. Oh, here we go, and again this issue that your players go alone, always. You are like, why they go alone? It's die. Okay, nice. So don't you see that Ninja is practically like weak. Now I'm the second one to peek. Ah, I took out the executioner. Ah, I took out Demon. Trying to see what I should pick as a support now. Let's go for Dog. Okay, let's see if this works. They took out the Demon! Ogre, you need to go back. Don't try to abuse. The issue in here of their team is the Pyromancer that they took out. See, like that, that abuse. It's like she doesn't have. She has infinite mana. This is what it feels. Jesus, the ogre becomes big as fuck. Jesus Christ. So it's that his ultimate become bigger. Like, oh. No, ogre. Oh, here we go, the bug that your team goes alone always. Like stupid. Here we go, yes, can't go around. Yay, so fun, this bug. Look, again, same bug going alone. Yay, so fun. Oh no, they did more guard, but my team starts to play alone. So fun this is. Why that happens in there? Pfft. Like even takes out the fun seeing that oh they did like it's like a bug that if the enemy team does more guard your team plays alone then. It's always like that. If you pay attention it's always like that happens. It's like the buff of Morgar is making that like your team stupid. Why the enemy team, like the ninja enemy team, will enter like that? Nice. It's best of 3 always. But yeah, like, if you... What is this today match? This what? Korean, okay, why I'm saying this? Patch notes, see? Patch notes inside of the games showing who is buffed and who got nerfed. As you can see, Lancer and Swordsman. The buff was Knight and Priests. As you can see, this is what is good on this game. This is what I always say about, on other games like they do as a MOBA. I always say that if they can implement this, because it's always good, because not only change the meta inside of the game, but at the same time then you will see a new champion coming out. In there didn't come out, right? But there is, because when you are starting a new game, right, you can select how you want in terms of patch and like that, like you want fast patch or medium, right, like pass some time and release a patch, or large, like only when pass some time you can put. It depends how you want to play, because you can see it was small patch. Of course, maybe if you put larger, like pass a lot of time, but the patch notes are bigger, of course, right, because it's a lot of champions getting balanced inside. So, but these are things that I always recommend to all the games that do like MOBAs, that I always ask if they can do that, because they say that's not easy to do. They always say it's a cool mechanic, but they can't do that because it requires some more experience to do that. This one has it since the first one, and it's a mechanic that I think a lot of everyone likes who plays this one, and they always want for others. But that lacks in this game is always the issue of the developers never pick up the feedback, because they always release demo. People give feedback because people that like the first will want to play second, and like they give feedback, and then the early access comes, and it seems that feedback wasn't implemented. And then of course, as if you want to give a shot to the game, you can go to their Steam page to buy the game, but you will see that there is a lot of complaints and a lot of patches already, and you are like, what the fuck happened, right? How many patches? It's like, I think they already released 3 or 4 free patch already in day 1. Like, how the fuck is that possible? That only shows that everything wasn't tested. It's like, if you like again, this type of game is like, if you like simulators like this, right? Because this is a manager simulation. If you like this type of games, and if you like MOBAs, you're gonna enjoy. But you need to understand that this one will have a lot of issues, and that IE is bad. It's not average, not even good. It's bad. But again, it's one thing that what these developers have is the mechanic of the balancing, and they are like fast to release patch. But again, you need to understand that even they release patch, when you release a patch can come more bugs after, because that's normal. Depends, like, I'll say give it a shot. Give it a shot. If you like it, okay. If you don't like it, or you don't want, like, I'll say, like, for me the best one is for now the first one, because it was more fun than this one. This one, you can see that he implemented the like football manager on his game, and put like how a MOBA is, 3 lanes with a jungle. It's like that, but then there is still the issues. But oh well, it's what it is. Certain developers don't want to hear feedback, and then when the game comes out, it's a lot of patch. I will say, like, maybe wait a week, maybe there will be more patch that will fix the game. Who knows? But yeah, hope you guys enjoy some gameplay, and see you guys next time.